Good afternoon, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I've got this gorgeous 2005 Mercedes Benz C230 Sport sedan. The reason why I say this is a sport sedan, many of you may say that, hey, this is more of an entry-level car, economy car for Mercedes Benz, so to speak. Well, Mercedes Benz made this vehicle in a regular and made it in a sport as well. As you can see by the sport badging here, it is not just my designation for the vehicle. The sport model came with a lot of improvements that are subtle, but not really. If you look at the front bumper, the arrow that it has on the bottom, the rocker panels, the arrow that it has on the front and the rear, these sport-specific wheels, the style of the front bumper, style of the rear bumper, these subtle changes sometimes accumulate to being quite meaningful and make quite a bit of a difference in the appearance of a vehicle. It really sets it apart from the non-sport model. And this is very sporty, but it's also very economical at the same time, because this vehicle is powered with just a 1.8 liter 4-cylinder supercharged engine. That's what this compressor is. That is German for supercharger. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. 5-spoke aluminum alloy wheels, filler neck on the passenger side, so for those of you who go to Costco to fill up, you'll appreciate the shorter lines to fill up on the right hand side fill up vehicles. Integrated turn signals in the side view mirrors, drilled rotors, fog lights, headlights are crystal clear, indicating the vehicle has not had a whole lot of sun. Just a beautiful, gorgeous vehicle inside and out. Very sporty looking, very comfortable, very luxurious, very economical. And this vehicle has had tons of maintenance as well. If you just look at the Carfax report provided to you free of charge on our website at directauto.outlet.com, you'll see how much maintenance went into this vehicle. There's over 30 service records available for the vehicle. The vehicle only has 71,000 miles, just over 71,000. So if you do the math, this vehicle went in every 2,000 to 3,000 miles for care and for service, properly maintained, and that's what you want to see when you buy an older German vehicle. Folks, these are affordable and they're available in many different conditions, and you might find one for $1,000, $1,500 cheaper. May even have the same specs on paper, but when you look at it in person, this vehicle will really set itself apart from the other ones. If you get one of these that have been poorly maintained, poorly taken care of, there you go, only 71,887 original miles. You get one that's been poorly taken care of, and believe me, whatever you saved initially will quickly go down the drain when you go service the vehicle and repair the vehicle. You really want a good example like this has been properly taken care of and properly maintained. Still a very affordable vehicle, even when you do find one that's been properly maintained and taken care of, like this example here. Dual zone climate control, AM, FM, CD. You have a power sunshade in the rear. Looks like you also have a little button here for your headrest that just flip down when you hit them. That's kind of neat. You also have the tilt up and slide back moonroof. Love the tilt option because on a hot summer day you can ventilate the top of the vehicle by just tilting up the rear, causing tons of ventilation and keeping your vehicle several degrees cooler. One push, one touch, open and close, as you can see. You have the 3-spoke sport steering wheel with multimedia options right on the wheel, allowing you to be able to quick access your settings without taking your eyes off of the road. This light interior has been beautifully taken care of. As you can see, no excessive wear and tear, no stains. Aluminum brushed pedals down there. Same aluminum brushed on the trim. Adds a very nice sporty look to the vehicle. It's not your grandfather's Mercedes. It's not the one with the boring brown wood trim throughout. This is a Mercedes that focuses a little bit more on styling and performance and just being all around more attractively configured. You can see you have dual airbags in the front, side airbags in the front and the rear, and you also have side curtain airbags, giving you all the most modern safety and comfort features as well. And I am 6'2.5", and I have the seat adjusted to my position, and I would say maybe someone that's 5'8" can sit behind me and still be comfortable, which is not bad when you consider that this is an entry-level, more compact Mercedes. The other side, as you can see, a normal person was sitting on the passenger side. Not to imply that I'm not normal, but a little bit taller than usual, than average, I would say. Rear seat is completely comfortable if, again, someone in front is not excessively tall. Rear trunk, plenty of room, plenty of space, even on an entry-level C-Class sedan. I hate to keep using that word entry-level. There's really nothing entry-level about this as far as how it feels and performs when you drive it. But, you know, let's face it, we have the C-Class, we have the E-Class, we have the S-Class. That's been pretty much since the beginning of time. Now Mercedes has thrown a whole lot of useless models in the middle, the A, the CLA. Oh my goodness, they are giving out too many models here. They are kind of ruining their name in hopes of getting a few additional sales in the immediate future. But Mercedes Benz is no longer the Mercedes Benz that it was when this vehicle was made. One of the last solid, nice, quality vehicles. Maybe not quite as good as its predecessor that was out in the market maybe 4, 5, 6 years before this one. But nonetheless, it makes it up in many additional ways. One, by being better than the new, more modern ones. Two, by actually being so luxurious and sporty all at the same time, give you additional creature comforts and amenities that you wouldn't have gotten with the older predecessor model, and just all around better styling, more appealing to the masses, looks much more modern. So many would say that you actually get the best of both worlds. You get good quality control of the Mercedes of old, and you get some of the new styling cues and creature comforts that you would get of Mercedes of new. Kind of all in a package. Great compromise vehicle. Still a lot of car for the money, especially if you consider the mileage and the options that it has. If you were to compare this to a similarly equipped Honda Civic with the same amount of miles, you'd probably be paying more for the Honda Civic. Now, many of you in the chat may comment that, hey, I would prefer a Honda Civic, or a Honda Civic is a better car than this. Well, you know, that's debatable. Somewhat matter of opinion, and also somewhat matter of, hey, what year, make, and model Honda Civic are you talking about? What transmission in the Honda Civic? You know, you may say that most Honda Civics transmissions are actually not as durable as the transmission in this vehicle. It's because Honda actually struggled with their automatic transmissions back in the same years that this vehicle was made. So, you know, have to do an apples to apples comparison to actually truly be able to compare. But nonetheless, you have an inline 4-cylinder engine, which by nature is easier to work on than a V6 or a V8. Automatic transmission, everything pretty thoughtfully laid out, easy engine to work on, sounds great, runs great, performs great, and is an absolute blast to drive. Underhood heat pads still intact and in place as well. Folks, if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and also subscribing to our channel. We really are focusing on growing our YouTube channel this year, and we cannot do it without your help. So please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so that you can be notified of all of our future videos. And speaking of future videos, I'll be doing a complete test drive video of this vehicle where I'll be getting it out on the road, putting it through its paces, and taking you along with us for the ride. So make sure you join us for that video. Links to both videos will be included in the description portion of the ad, anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. Now, if you have any other questions, concerns, anything that you'd like to discuss that wasn't covered in the videos or the ad, feel free to give me a call directly. You can reach me here at area code 916-765-7575. Also find us on our website 24/7, 365 days a year at directauto-outlet.com. I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and spending your valuable time with us. We certainly do hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Now, as you can hear from afar, I gotta go, so thank you for joining us. See you later. Bye-bye.